Hello friends, welcome to my channel. A boy and his mum used to play fetch in the park every day after school. They'd go to the park and the boy would throw the ball and the dog would fetch it. They had a blast. The boy loved playing with his mum more than anything else in the world. Then one day, when the boy was throwing the ball, the dog suddenly ran away from the park without the ball. The boy and his mum were very upset, but they couldn't do anything about it. They went home, and the next day they went to the park again and tried to find the dog, but they couldn't find her anywhere. Days turned into weeks, and the mum gave the boy another ball and said, "Mom, I want to find my ball." But the boy knew that the dog wasn't coming back. He never saw her again. Years passed, and the boy grew up. He finished elementary school, then middle school, then high school, and now he was going to college. But even now, he still thought of his dog and wondered what had happened to her. One day when he was walking around the park near his college, he saw an old woman sitting on a bench. She looked familiar, so he walked over and asked her if they'd met before. The woman opened her eyes and said, "You're the boy, aren't you? Come sit with me for a while." Then the woman told the boy that she used to play fetch with him and his mom in this very same park. "I remember it well," she said. "Your mom would always throw the ball to me here, and then I would bring it back to her. We had a lot of fun together." The boy was so happy to hear that his mom had been playing with this dog all those years ago. He asked the woman if he could pet her, and she said yes. As soon as he touched her, though, she started to shake and tremble. The boy was very scared and worried. So he asked the woman what was wrong. "It's nothing," she said weakly. "It's just that I haven't felt this much happiness in a long time. I'm very, very happy right now." And then she closed her eyes. The boy was confused. Why was the dog so excited to see him? He didn't understand, but he decided to visit her often. Every day after class, he would come to the park and sit with the old dog. They would talk about his mum and how much fun they had playing fetch together. And the dog would always get very excited whenever she heard his stories. Then one day, the boy brought a ball with him to the park. He hadn't played with a ball in years, but he wanted to see if the dog would be interested. As soon as he took the ball out of his bag, the dog's eyes lit up. She wagged her tail and barked happily. Then she took the ball in her mouth and started to shake it around. The boy was so happy to see that she still loved playing fetch. He threw the ball and she brought it back to him. They played until the sun went down. And from that day on, the boy and the old dog became best friends. They played fetch every day in the park, just like his mum and her used to. And even though the dog was old and tired, she was always happy to see the boy. She loved playing with him because she knew that he reminded her of his mum. Many years later, the boy was a grown man now, but he still brought his ball to the park every day. He knew that the dog wouldn't be able to play with him forever, but he didn't mind. He just liked being in the park and remembering all the good times he'd had there when he was a kid. Sometimes he thought the dog might be too old to play, but then he remembered what the old woman had said to him all those years ago. "I haven't felt this much happiness in a long time," she had said. And the boy knew that as long as she was happy, it didn't matter how old she was. So he kept bringing his ball to the park, hoping that someday someone would throw it for him like his mom used to.